Go away very shortly, because as of Smart Omega, their response with the Fanny pickup, one of the scariest jungler in the current meta, in the patch right now, is going to be dealt as of yet. And Todak with their response will Yume's Kufra come up on top, and I'm looking forward to see how it all goes down, because we are heading in towards the land of dawn, ladies and gentlemen. This is game number 2 between Todak versus Smart Omega.
Okay, so here's what I expect, right? There's going to be quite a bit of movement and kind of aggression, I would hope so, especially when you have a Fanny on the side of Smart Omega, right? Momo is going to have to be a little bit more careful on this Barretts, but that's one of the advantages that he has, right? He's pretty tanky early on. You can see Chaknu, again, taking quite a bit of damage here in the mid lane. Also on top of that, right? Chaknu, you mentioned it earlier, Turner, you want to see him be able to find those moments, those Chaknu moments, and that might happen here.
Oh, but that actually is going to bait that flicker here coming in from Moon. Understanding that the steel cables does come through in that mid side. Ryzen is going to be able to take that lethal Wanderer, and that is going to be a little win coming in from Omega. But now Momo is caught in a weird situation. 4v1, will he be able to survive? The answer is no, and first blood goes into the hands of Omega.
Oh, you hate to see moments like this, and that's the power of what...
Really sad picture. But yes, you're right. It does seem like the turtle is going to be started here. It is not going to be started actually just yet, as now we can see an invade here coming in from Ryzen. Will he be able to steal that once again? It doesn't seem like that is the case, and he is going to retreat.
No, it seems like it's going to be a push and pull effect coming from both these teams. They don't exactly want to overcommit for a...
As game number 1, it's not really going to convert too much. Chico's always going to have that advantage, the burst potential, whereas Kelra, he kind of has to just farm up. But now, Turtle actually going to reset here. Which team's going to go ahead and take this one?
Yeah, Todak already starting this, but look at Formaze. He goes on so aggressively onto 2 members. That Falling Star move connects onto E2 Max. E2 Max is going to get engaged on. Will be forced to retreat for now. Renzio here a little bit low. He needs to be a little bit careful here, as Todak will be the one to come out on top.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by this, considering that Todak, they were able to get this turtle for free, because knowing that Omega, they do have the upper hand in early engagement.
Ryzen is a beast on this Fanny. It's getting scary, but look at this. Chaknu connects onto Chico. Chico is still able to maneuver around that, but I don't know for how much for long. I mean, the backup is definitely there, but look at the catch. The catch coming in from Yumes is going to take Chaknu's life.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great play. Unfortunately for Chak, it was just cut off completely by Todak.
But here comes Ryzen here. Look at the engage coming in. But unfortunately, he got obliterated just like that. Chiku, what a dominant force. He was the one getting engaged.
Blocked the cables, and then Chiku pumped him. That was a sick play coming from Yumes. Who would have thought that was possible?
That was dirty. I mean, that felt bad to just watch, and I mean, that's why you have the Kufra, right? That's exactly why you draft it into the Fanny.
Needs to be careful here. Yumes is going to be able to connect that onto Chico, but Chico once again with that shotgun is just so much damage. Chaknu once again is going to take the brunt of it all. Another kill for Todak here, as Omega once again cannot find a proper opening.
This is tough, right? Because again, Chaknu is looking for those moments, just not able to find them because the response coming out from Todak is just too good. And now...
Renzio! He has to be careful here, but the deadly spin connects onto 3 members. Oh my god, so much is happening. So much damage will be placed, but it is going to be Omega coming out on top, taking down Momo as the steel cables come into clutch.
That was so...
Might be wrong. It is going to be E2 Max caught in a weird situation. Formaze doing all he can. The Falling Star Moon connects onto E2 Max. Is E2 Max going to fall? The answer is yes. Formaze instantly forced to retreat because so much damage has been placed. The steel cables come through. Yumes is caught in a weird situation. Will he be able to do the same thing that he did before? Unfortunately, he'll be the one to get taken down, but Ryzen with so much force,
he's
so
running.
much damage. He's taken out the missile, but fortunately for him, Ryzen comes out alive with just a
level, and because he leveled up, he was able to get a little bit of a HP bar to actually survive that. That was a pretty sick play. We gotta double check the replay later on, but as of now, that is gonna be a free Lord in the hands of Omega. considering how he was struggling to find opportunities from the early stage game. This is go time for Smart Omega.
AoE CC, but unfortunately, it's going to be the single target here. Momo is going to look for that totem as welcome, but unfortunately, it does not amount to much yet. But look at that, the Yin Yang Overturn actually connects. Moon forces a retreat as of right now as Kelra goes into the backside with that Blazing Duet. Does a little bit of damage, but unfortunately will not be able to take down anyone, but Rvn is going to be the brunt of it all.
Yep, this is huge for Todak. They are able to stall this aggression, but looks like they are going to try and force a fight as well coming from Todak. But as of now, they're able to slow down this push coming from Omega. They wanted to capitalize this a little bit more, especially with the Lord pushing down bottom. With this Langa strategy...
Nice, you can't do it.
I can't roll my R's. But either way, I mean, that is the strategy just working for them.
Oh, but the Blazing Duet here comes through. Formase is forced to retreat right now, but look at that gimmick coming in from him. It's so insane. Momo here forced to retreat as of right now, but it does seem like that the Tennis Welcome will connect. But look at that. The claws come in, gets Moon off the board as Chaknu will be the next one to fall as well. It is going to be an E2 Max Formase situation. E2 Max forced to flee, but the steel cables come through with the support, and let's see what they can do with this.
Yep, this is just so tanky of Todak as of yet, considering that they're just behind so much space. And as of now, the biggest threat from the side of Todak is pretty much...
Onto Renzio, but luckily onto Renzio. E2 Max here caught in a weird situation. Moon is going to go down with steel cables coming through as well as a Blazing Duet. 100% always on point, giving all that damage and eventually taking another kill. 304 stat onto Kelra for now. But now, Formase here, he is trying to open up the map. He does absorb a little bit of damage, but luckily he is still sustainable to be able to maneuver around that one.
Oh, you hate to see it. Moon, he tried to pull a Sayla yesterday as well, where, as you can see, the positioning as of yet, based on the minimap, you can see Chico is all by himself.
Chico!
He got a solo kill, and that's exactly what they need. That was huge on the minimap. He was just up way, and Omega, they just didn't expect this at all.
Yeah, 100%. Crazy play coming in from Chico. He was in the right moment at the right place, but look at that Blazing Duet come through. Yums is going to be absorbing so much damage, forced to use that Tire's Revenge just to get out. The heavy spin comes through. Renzio goes into the back line. Formase going very aggressively onto Kelra. Kelra is still able to escape for now, but E2 Max will not, and he will be the next one to fall into what Todak has brought to them.
Oh my god. He fight up on screen, and because of that, Chico was able to capitalize on the situation and come up on top.
Oh my god, Chuck, no! Oh my god, the damage, the snipes coming in from Chico is just too much. Formase is going to get another target on the board as Rvn is in trouble right now. Look at the damage. The Yin Yang Overturn unfortunately does not connect, and Rvn will be able to get out of there alive.
Okay. Trying to cut off the creep wave up top, and the fight is about to happen as of yet.
E2 Max has to be careful here. He needs to be very center into his positioning because Yums is already charging here, looking for an engage, but the Falling Star Moon goes into the back line very aggressively. This might be a mistake. He might be taken down early. You can see the heavy spin here trying to zone the members out of Todak, and it is going to be Todak here forced to disengage.
Disciplined decision there coming out from Todak. They're happy with cracking open the base of Smart Omega. They go back.
Pinked out very, very low, and they have to back out.
I mean, once again, it is going to be oh my god, I might be wrong here. Kelra actually goes in very aggressively with that Blazing Duet. Unfortunately, will not be able to take anyone just yet. E2 Max is trying to follow up on the damage, trying to seal the deal onto any members, looking for a just one number advantage. But unfortunately, it just won't happen for now. Todak playing the discipline game once again, looking for another engage perhaps. But look at this. Chico here very sneaky into the push.
No.
Is he going to be able to land it on E2 Max?
Oh
Kelra,
no, he's
just
waiting.
But the beautiful read coming in from Kelra as that snipe goes through onto him.
Good defense and just control around the map coming out from Todak right now. Also the 5K gold lead that they have. And that's why we're seeing this, but Chaknu.
Yeah, it is going to be him, going to be on the engage here. Yum's going to be the first one to fall as now Omega with a number advantage just in time. This might be a mistake here. I mean, 5v1 situation, I get that he's tanky, but all these resources have actually been baited on him. I don't know if this is actually a good trade. I mean, what, 5 ultimates taken down just for one member? But now it is going to be Todak here with the proper engage onto that Lord, and Todak comes out on top in this particular situation.
This is exactly what I mean. You expect the unexpected. This is very risky as of yet, but can they actually do something about this?
Yeah, that's definitely going to be the question here. It all comes back down to how Todak wants to initiate this. They do have a great wombo combo that can happen with Yumes, and of course that follow-up damage coming in from that Ying overturn. But let's see. I mean, Formase here already looking for something. We can see and sense that he's looking for an opening, a proper opening, but the way that they are able to kind of like maneuver around it to position themselves, it's giving Todak a pretty big hard time.
I mean, if you think about it, right, Smart Omega has great clearing speed here, especially with having that Sicilian starting to scale up very well 21 minutes in the game. So if it's any team to defend here, Smart Omega should be able to pull this off. So it's going to come from Todak to actually decide, hey, we're going to initiate right now, and we'll see if that happens.
Yep.
Claws connects onto Momo here. Momo receiving a lot of damage. Oh, but Yumes here goes in very aggressively onto the backside, but the Deadly Spin will be able to deny that opportunity. He gets caught on the wall, though, and Yumes is and definitely is going to be the one to fall. We can see that the Immortal gets popped off. He goes down next. Chiku is caught in a weird situation, and Chiku is going to fall. 3 members taken down from the side of Todak. Will it be more? Formase buying a lot of time trying to disengage, but Chaknu might just not let that happen. Maybe the next answer is going to be Momo, as he is the 4th one to fall into the hands of Omega.
Oh, big mistakes has been made from the side of Todak, and it's not over yet. Formase is trying to stall for time. He needs to get out of this sticky situation, and he's not going to do so. And that's going to be another one coming in from Smart Omega. And just like that, they turn the tide. They punish Todak's over-aggression, and this is prime time for them to close up the game. 30 seconds on the sidelines for Momo, 20 seconds for Chiku, 10 seconds for Moon. I don't think they can defend this. This is going to be a difficult one, as Omega is going to be closing up the game. And just like that, they take game number 2 against Todak. What a turn of events. What a comeback.
We have a 3rd game in the series. We've got a series on our hands, as wow, the comeback was definitely real. I'm quite surprised.